God will restore all you have lost. To restore is to return to past glory, bring back to shape, recover, put back in order, repair, and adjust back together. It is an interesting word with a multitude of synonyms which are restricted to context. This means that its usage in different sentences convey different meanings, and it can be used to describe a lot of things. Take woodwork and carpentry for example. In that context, restoration involves the application of a refinishing product on old furniture to bring back its former shine, luster, and sparkle. In archaeology, it is taking back an artifact to its previous state, improvement through possible imitation, in order to preserve it from damage and to share an intergenerational historical experience. Politically speaking, restoration is the return of a monarch or ruler to a throne or position of power. In fashion, it equals revamping and restyling. You can take an old, worn-out wig, spritz some marvelous scenting hair products, then subject it to hours of stretching, first with a flat iron, then a curling iron. The process is repeated for as many times as it takes to recreate a new and more beautiful model of what was. It is a slightly different in ecology where it is a forever and ongoing attempt to prevent further damage to, and repair what has been done to the earth and biosphere as a result of mankind and his careless, harmful actions. It also refers to the efforts to conserve almost extinct animal and plant species. Of a truth, we can go on and on with the various definitions, ranging from engineering to art to medicine to building to sports and so on. The first principle of restoration that is common to all fields is that you can only restore what existed before and was lost. If something is in peak condition, it does not require restoration. By way of natural sequence, the losing comes before the restoring. You must feel the sting of decrease before the blessing of an increase. Not all losses are physical, some can be internal, a spark, or even a fire. Sadly, people move around as empty shells, a shadow of what they once were or had. They do not realize something is missing or died. This is extremely dangerous. Losses occur for a number of reasons, some of them our own fault. It can be due to negligence, laziness, procrastination, bad choices, misplaced priorities, pride, and carelessness. Imagine an athlete who does not train, eats all the wrong things, and blatantly ignores his coach's instructions. Although his extraordinary abilities are a gift, they are his to control. His overall performance will definitely suffer the consequences of his actions. There's this saying of how you do not realize what you have until you lose it. Like the biblical prodigal son who acquired a great fortune by way of premature inheritance, we take what we are given for granted because we did not have to work for it. On the flip side, we can lose things not necessarily because of our shortcomings. It may happen through betrayal, theft, death, and perhaps, as a test from God. So, if you're reading this with a cry in your heart for restoration, chances are, you have lost something. It may be a job, or a relationship, or an opportunity to step up, better your life and improve. You may have even lost financial stability, property, and assets. Something could have cost you your peace, your talent, your happiness. You may have lost a loved one. Sickness may have robbed you of the will to live, your youthful vigor, control of your own body, and the ease of doing things at your pace, without feeling like a burden on anyone. Life can overwhelm you into losing your standing with God or your hunger, passion and drive for doing the right thing and affecting positively wherever you are found. But don't lose heart, there is hope for you. God will restore all you have lost. As always with concepts in Christianity, that of restoration differs a bit from what is obtainable elsewhere. Here, it is synonymous with hope and healing from all the hurts that accompany loss, the shame, pain, and rejection. Sin can cause God to turn his back on his people, and the loss of his favor sets a ripple effect in motion, opening the door to all kinds of calamities. But when he forgives them, he is willing to repair the damage. He offers hope as no one else can, a breath of fresh air and a ray of sunshine. God says so clearly in Deuteronomy 30 verses 3-4. Then the Lord your God will restore your fortunes and have compassion on you and gather you again from all the nations where he scattered you. Even if you have been banished to the most distant lands under the heavens, from there the Lord your God will gather you and bring you back. New International Version. Have you given up or have you become crestfallen? Do you feel like your case is critical and beyond any kind of help? I hope this truly beautiful and refreshing scripture reaches you wherever you are in your distant lands. God will restore all that you have lost. It's a promise that he is willing to fulfill. There is no true and complete restoration without God's help. The beauty of this is that when God's restoration comes, what he gives to us is a double measure. Exciting, right? What comes after is always better than what was before. This may not make much sense to you if you have a broken family or have lost someone. Just know that God cares about you deeply. He is always available round the clock to be your comfort, mainstay, and solace. He understands. And he can provide someone to fill the vacuum left. Perhaps this would be incomplete if we do not make reference to Job and the devastating encounter he had with losses. Is it safe to say he experienced all the kinds of losses imaginable? All his children died. His businesses dwindled. He went bankrupt. He lost his worth and respect before people and became a laughingstock. Of all the times, his health became a major concern. He lost his self-esteem. His wife and her degrading comments didn't help the situation anyway. She encouraged him to wish for death, rather than continue his disgraceful existence. He was full of regrets and cursed everything around him, including the day he was born. You can't even begin to imagine the psychological torment behind that. Or maybe you can. Fact is, he had done nothing to deserve all the pain and humiliation he went through. In all this, Job held fast to God and the promises he made. Despite all that went on around him, his trust in God did not waver. He persevered. And what did he get for his troubles? The Bible records in Job 42 verse 10 that after Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before. New International Version. How delightful! Take a lesson from this man. Trust blindly and don't lose hope. Whatever it is that you have lost, no matter how huge or how little, God will restore all.